So welcome back, everybody. My name's Andrew and you're watching the Kelley's Country Life. So today is the day after the tropical storm slash Hurricane Elsa, whatever she was when she come on shore, come through our area. So I posted a picture yesterday because the storm was just about gone. The eye wall was about 15 miles east of us. I mean, we got very lucky. We were on the right side of the storm over on the west side. So I posted a picture, said everything's good. You know, basically, thank y'all for checking in on us. And I don't know what happened. Shortly after posting that picture, the eye wall kind of shot over or collapsed or something. Huge band whipped around. We got some good winds. We lost power. We got a lot of rain, but I don't think we got much damage. Most important thing is the house, done inspected it. Beautiful. No issues, no water inside, no ripped plastic. I'm happy. But I want to make a quick ride around the property this morning, see if we have any trees and limbs down. I also have not checked my game camera in weeks. I hate to admit that. I have not filled my feeder, and I want to show y'all a food plot video. I know you're probably thinking you just posted the dove food plot video. Well, I posted it a week late, so it's already been a week since y'all watched that, probably yesterday or the day before. So let's go out there, take a look, see what's going on. Sadly, we've had 18 inches of rain over the last week and a half, 2 weeks, something around that nature. I would imagine all my seed was washed out of the field. I'm probably going to have thick green spots here, bare spots there. I don't know. I've yet to look at it. We got to get down there and do it. After we're done with all this, I'm jumping on the house, getting to work, so you've got a house video coming. I know you're going to be asking. So let's go check some game camera cards. If we have pictures, we'll put them at the end of the video. I'm sure we do, as long as it's been out. Let's fill the feeders. Check everything. Let's show you the food plot. Also want to show you some of the edibles and things that grow around the property, because I haven't taken time just to ride around, enjoy the morning, look at some of the stuff, then I'll go get to work. So let's go do that. So there's dove flying up everywhere. Look at them. They're all lighting down there in the field. I see green everywhere. We've got a lot to talk about. There was also turkeys right here that just ran out. Sadly, this little GoPro does not pick all that up, but I see quite a bit of dove out there in the field. And I see quite a bit of patchy, very patchy, and maybe, wow, way too thick millet. Yep, we gotta go check that out. So before we get down there and check out the millet, you remember this section up here? Just in that video you just watched, I sprayed this one time with that little homemade tractor sprayer. Look at the results. It's been about 5, 6, maybe 7 days now that I really think about it. So we'll just say a week. And look at how killed off this is from one pass with that. That little thing works extremely well to be putting down such a fine mist of herbicides. I love that tractor sprayer. So if I can catch a break one afternoon after working on the house, or one weekend, if we go end up getting a little light rainy day and it ruins plans, I'll come down here, disc all this in, and do that a couple times, because wow, let's see here. Yeah, come August, I'm planting beans, and that'll be here before you know it, or peas, and that's what I'll start my deer food plot with. So let's go pull the first game camera card, fill the feeder, make our way around, and I'm curious to look at that because, ooh, that looks really thick. You can already see what looks like a river ran through the food plot out there and washed a lot of dirt off. That is not good. I had so much dirt wash out of the field. I do not like that. You can see where the grass is laid over. The water was coming out of here so bad. I may have to quit planting this section of field too. See where it just came rushing down. I'm going to keep eroding my food plot if I keep disking it up and getting heavy rains like this. Man, oh man. That's a lot of dirt to leave the field, and it's heading down toward a pond I have in the woods. Eventually, a guy can dream, can he? I think I'd love to dig this whole area up, even though I hate to ruin any trees, and put me in a big old natural pond out here. So water run off and flow like this could actually fill my pond up. Maybe I can get a few ducks out here. The dove would enjoy it right by the food plot. Old deer tracks. Dove right here. Normally they won't let you get this close. He is right there. As soon as I get out, he'll take off. There he goes. Just seen a big water dove light in the other end of the field too, so good. That's the great thing about planting thick. You always lose seed to the top of the surface. That's okay. Those dove will find it instantly. Now they're getting conditioned and used to this space, know to come in here, and they love it. So yeah, I'm seeing a little bit of planting issue. Thick, not so thick, thick. Now, once it all grows up and gets bigger, yeah, it'll grow in. But this is what I do not like about a big tractor fertilizer hopper trying to throw a tiny seed out. I can't see it. I can't see it. I can't control it. And it winds up being super thick like this sometimes, or not thick enough. But my foiler was broke down and I just couldn't use my little spreader that I love. We're gonna make the best of this. Now, I will say this is probably as thick as I have ever in my life seen it or planted it. Everything you're looking at this green absolutely is millet. Wow. It's gonna wind up choking itself out. It may make well, it may not. I do like millet really thick, like say out here what you're seeing, because it will grow up and shade out all weed competition. I like that. I don't have to come out here and spray no more herbicides, do nothing. But the problem is this is so thick, I'm going to have to put a ton of fertilizer out and pray that it makes it. So I do need to keep getting some rain. I need to hit it really heavy with fertilizer. I'll probably wait another week or so. This is still young and tender. I don't want to burn it up. Let it get on up. May have to hit it with fertilizer again. So if this does make it, I'm going to literally have millions of seeds out here because this is so thick. But it's coming up. That's great. I'm going to have millet one way or another, no doubt about that. So hopefully we'll have a good dove shoot this year. Now, I can't believe in all the comments, some of y'all haven't asked, what about your dove power line? Well, be honest with you, I just got behind this year. I got so busy, the dove power line has fell off and not become a priority. I'm not saying I won't come out here at some point, maybe damage a little millet and install it. But right now, with the storm having set me back, all the rain, all the mowing, and having to work on the house and make it a priority, it's hard to dedicate a couple of days to coming out here and putting up my dove power line. And I have almost everything I need to do it. I only needed a couple more things. It still could happen. It's for sure going to be a project this fall once things slow down. As of right now, I got to get my priorities right. I got to keep working on the house and having a little fun in the process. It's coming. All right, so every year I like to do kind of a wild edible look around on the property, and the rain has been beneficial to us this year. Look at all the wild Muscadine grapes up in here. I have them everywhere. Look at this, y'all. We have these all over the property. I mean, there is just grapes as far as up as I can see. Tiffany and I are keeping an eye on these. We're gonna come out and pick some. Look at this. I have never seen grape pods like this. So obviously getting rain this year has helped us. So we got to thinking, we've got that tractor basket this year. I can put her high up as she wants to pick, all the way up to about 20 feet. I can control the tractor. She can carry a 5-gallon bucket with her. We're thinking about loading up on some Muscadine grapes this year. I wish we got into wine making and all that stuff. We need to in the future, because we're pretty much always going to have these grapevines. They're just invasive and take over everything, but they also give you something back too. So, goodness, I think I see plenty more over here too. Like I said, we have them all around the property. Gotta watch out for snakes, but yep, you can't hardly see them, they're hidden, but all up in here, I'm seeing grapes everywhere. That tractor basket's gonna be awesome for picking these. Let's go check and see how our persimmons are doing. I usually get a bunch of those too. All right, on to the persimmons, because I still want to go ride the trails, see if we see any trees down, and show y'all what the trails look like now that it's, well, past spring. Summertime and everything's growing up, because the last time y'all got a trail tour, it was back kind of late winter, early spring. Not many leaves on the trees, so let's go check all that out. See some more grapes. Looks like it is going to be another banner year for persimmons. Check this out. They are just everywhere up in there. Tons of them. I keep thinking they're going to have an off year, and they never do. I'm literally looking at hundreds, if not thousands, that go way up. Some persimmon wine sounds awesome too. Oh, I got to find the time. Maybe next year after the house is done and all, I can get into a lot more canning and wine and juicing and all kinds of stuff that I'd really like to do. Excellent. I have persimmons all in this tree line, all up there by the deer blind, and the deer, raccoons, everything just stay in this tree line and work it hard once these start dropping. I can see where it looks like an alligator or something has been swimming through there. Hear all the frogs? That's the other thing I'm seeing. That's probably why there's a little gator in there trying to catch all the bullfrogs. check this out. I've told y'all that we have a natural spring on the property, but it has to be extremely wet before it'll flow. And apparently the ground is saturated enough. It's running. And it flows all the way down to that pond out there. I don't really have the proper shoes on for a hike, and I see a tree or top of a tree down in the creek. I can't actually find it. We got to have quite a bit more rain. It's been years. I should have marked it with a piece of PVC. I can't remember if it's further up here or somewhere right in here. It'll actually come bubbling up out of the ground once we get a tremendous amount of rain. And we're not far from that. Then it'll just start trickling crystal clear water all the way down. But it's got to get really high to do it. Looks like the lily pad pond is full. Well, so far, so good. Only seen one little tree down, quite a few tops and limbs, rotten stuff, things like that. So I got to do a clear trail and a few other things out at some point. No big deal on that. We are so blessed and so fortunate to have made it through the storm the way that we did. I mean, literally we caught the edge of the eye wall, but we were on the west side of the storm, not the east, and we missed everything. Otherwise, that plastic could have very well been ripped. Water could have been in the house. There could have been a lot of trees down, just damage on the property. So very thankful. Hopefully y'all enjoyed the little property tour. We've got a lot going on out there that will include in some upcoming episodes. I'm about to go back and check these game camera cards, and if we have pictures, I'm sure that we do. Cameras have been out there forever. Stay tuned. As soon as I get done talking, I'll include those pictures right here. We'll catch you on the next video, and yes, a house build is coming.